Hi everyone! Good day! Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to learn, once again, math. It's math with teacher Riva. Are you ready? Please all be ready. Kindly prepare your notebooks and get your pen as well and copy important information as we go along the video. Again, please kindly get your notebook or any piece of paper that you can write on. Prepare your pen as well and copy important information as we go along the video. This video might help you answer your math questions. Are we all ready? Well done! Good job! For today's video, we are just going to review and recap what we have learned last time. And at the end of this video, we are going to play a short game to test whether you understood it or not. Alright, let me begin with the following vocabulary words. Repeat after me. Add. Add. Plus. Plus. Equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. Simplest fraction. Simplest fraction. Improper fraction. Improper fraction. Mixed number. Mixed number. Multiply. Multiply. Divide. Divide. Reciprocal. Reciprocal. There you have it. These are the words that you will encounter as we learn about the topic later on. Now let me ask you first. I will show symbols of operations and you tell me if it's addition or plus, subtraction or minus, multiplication or times, and lastly, division or divided by. Okay? Let's look at the first one. What symbol would this be? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Very good. It is an addition symbol. Great job. Well done. How about the second symbol? What symbol would this be? Is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Very good. It is division. You are right. This symbol is a division symbol. Great job. Next one. What symbol could this operation be? Is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Well done! It's a symbol for subtraction. Great job! How about the last one? What symbol is this? Is it for addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Very good. It's for multiplication. Very good. Those are the 4 basic operations of mathematics. And that's what we have studied the last time. We talked about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of fractions. Very good. Now let's review what are the steps in adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing fractions. Let's start with the steps in adding and subtracting fractions. First, if you add or subtract fractions with same denominator, simply add or subtract them. If your fractions have the same denominator, again, there is no problem. Just add them directly. Example, we have 1/3 plus 2/3. Their denominators are the same, so we add 1 and 2, right? 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Very good. And copy denominator 3. So we get 3/3. That's for addition. Same case with subtraction. If we subtract fractions with same denominator, just subtract the numerators and copy the denominators. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2/8. That's the first step. Second, we go into the different denominator. If denominators are different or not the same, write fractions first as equivalent fractions before you add or subtract it. Example, 5/10 plus 4/5. 10 and 5 are different from each other, so we try to get their greatest or the highest common factor. For this case, the GCF would be the number that can divide the both of the denominators is number 10. So, we write 10 as the denominator and multiply each and divide by the original fraction. So example, 10 divided by 10 is 1 times 5, we get 5. Plus 10 divided by 5 times 4, we get 8. Now, their denominators are the same, so we can add them. 5 plus 8 equals 13 over 10. Or, if we talk about subtraction, same. 7/8 minus 1/2. Denominators are different. Get their GCF, which is 8. Right? 8 divided by 8 is 1 times 7, we get 7 over 8. Minus 8 divided by 2, 4 times 1 equals 4 over 8. Their denominators are the same already, so we subtract them and we get 3/8. Okay. Third step. If the answer is an improper fraction, write it as a mixed number. It should be that the answer must always be in its lowest form. So we copy again 5/10 plus 4/5. Denominator is 10. And so you have 13 over 10. 13 over 10 is an improper fraction. So we change it into a mixed number. The answer would be 1 and 3/10. You will know later on how to do changing improper fraction to a mixed number. Okay, let's skip this one. Okay, let's go to the steps in multiplying an integer by a fraction. When we say integer, it's the same as a whole number. First, write the number and the fraction to be multiplied. Write the equation. Example, 2/3 times 15 equals, we do not know yet. This is the first step. You need to write the numbers to be multiplied. Second, when a fraction is multiplied to a whole number, add a denominator of 1 to make it a fraction or to make them look the same. For example, we have 2/3 times 15. 15 is a whole number or an integer. So what are we going to do is to write 1 as the denominator, so it becomes 2/3 times 15 over 1. And then equals, not yet. This is the second step. The third step, after writing it both as a fraction, multiply the numerator and denominator accordingly. They are all the same form already, so we multiply numerators and denominators. So let's see. Numerators are 2 and 15. Multiply them 2 times 15 equals 30. That's the numerator. 3 times 1 is 3. That is our denominator. That is the next step. The next step, after you multiply them, you rewrite them again into the fraction form. So now it becomes 30 over 3. 30 over 3 can be simplified or can be changed into its lowest term. It's 30 divided by 3, we get 10. So 10 is the answer for the equation 2/3 times 15. Okay, example, 3/8 times 26 equals, put 1 to make it a fraction, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, we get 78 over 8, or 9 and 6/8, or 9 and 3/4. How about dividing an integer by a fraction? Number 1, you still have to write the number and fraction to be divided, same as the multiplication process. So it's 12 divided by 3/8 equals unknown. Number 2, this is the time that you will find the reciprocal of the fraction. When you say reciprocal, it's the opposite of the fraction. If this is 3/8, the reciprocal would be 8/3. So it's now 12 times 8/3. See, the denominator becomes the numerator and numerator becomes the denominator. After finding the reciprocal, you multiply them together. 12 times 8 is 96. 12, 3 times 1 equals 3. That's our denominator. So it would be now 96 over 3, or its simplest form is 32 and 32. Dividing fraction is just the same as multiplication, but you need to find the reciprocal first. Okay? Reciprocal is that the denominator becomes the numerator and numerator becomes the denominator. Example, let's have 25 divided by 10 over 13. Find the reciprocal. You get 25 times 13 over 10 equals 25 times 13 over 10. 25 and 10 can be changed into a smaller value. We divide them both by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Next, 5 times 13 is 65. 1 times 2 equals 2. That's our denominator. In short, it's 65 divided by 2, or 32 and 1/2. On the next slides, you will know how to change improper fraction to a mixed number. Speaking of, how to change improper fraction to mixed number. Example, 65 over 2. 65 over 2 is an improper fraction. The first thing you do is to divide the numerator by the denominator. That is 65 divided by 2. You use the long division for this process. And then identify the remainder. And lastly, write the remainder as the numerator and copy the same denominator. To make it clear, look at the example. Let's use long division, okay? 65 over 2 change to mixed fraction. You divide the numerator by denominator. We have 65 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3 times 2 is 6. Good job. We subtract them. 6 minus 6 is 0. So you bring down 5. 5 divided by 2. We get 2. 2 times 2. We get 4. Subtract them. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. We stop with 1 because 1 is our remainder. What is 1? Again, repeat after me. Remainder. Okay. We stop with 1 because 1 is the remainder. Now we are ready to write 65 over 2 in mixed number. First, you write the answer, which is on top. You write 32. And then you look at the remainder. It's 1. And the denominator, you have this one. You write 2. Our mixed number now is 32 and 1/2. Another example. Let's use long division still to change 17 over 5 to mixed number. Divide 17 divided by 5. 17 divided by 5 is equal to 3. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Subtract. We get 2. We stop until 2 because 2 is our remainder. Very good. Now let's write. Copy the answer on top. It's 3. Copy the remainder, 2, and copy the denominator, 5. So the final answer is 3 and 2/5. Again, 2 is our, what is this? Can you read this one? Remainder. Very good. If you are not sure of your answer, you will check it by this one. Let's try to see if 65 over 2 is the same as 32 and 1/2. What are we going to do is to multiply the denominator and the whole number together. So we multiply 2 times 32. 2 times 32 is equal to 64. Second step, add the product and the numerator. The product is the answer of multiplication. So we have 64 add plus the numerator is 1. So we get 64 plus 61 is equal to 65. Very good. So then, let's copy the sum. The sum is 65 and the denominator 2. So there you have it. It's 65 over 2. It's the same with the original improper fraction. How about the other one? Let's check 17 over 5. Multiply 5 times 3 equals 15. Add 15 plus 2 equals 17. And then copy. 17 is the sum and denominator is 5. It is the same. Okay? That is how you change improper fraction to a mixed number. This time, let's have a virtual mathematics game. I will give you 60 seconds to answer each round. We have 4 rounds to answer. Okay? 60 seconds to give you the answer. Let's start. Round 1. 3/4 times 2/5 equals 3/4 times 2/5 is equal to, time starts now. Time's up. The answer is 6 over 20 or 3/10. Let's go to round 2. I just flash and we answer it directly. Round 2. Start. Time's up. The answer is 5/4 or 1 and 1/4. Round 3. Start. Time's up! The answer is 13 over 9 or 1 and 4 ninths. Round 4 and the last round. Start! Time's up! The answer is 26 over 24 or 1 and 2 over 24 or 1 and 1 twelfths. Alright, so that was addition, division, subtraction, and multiplication of fractions. That is the end of this unit. I hope you have all learned from it. If you have missed important points, you can view the video one more time. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. This is Math with Teacher Reva. Goodbye everyone and keep safe always.